So everyone saw the pictures in the chat.
Well, now repeat that puzzle.
You saw pictures that I sent
Pictures where?
in the calculus group.
You just sent them?
I sent them earlier. I sent them earlier in the day.
Oh, the 12 pictures?
Yes.
Well, I'm just seeing them now.
Sir?
Hi. Good evening, students. How are we doing today?
Not so bad, sir.
I guess it's just one of you class. Two.
Sir, I can barely hear you.
Okay, maybe that's the reason. Can you hear me better now?
Yes, yes, sir. Good night, sir.
Good night, dear.
Sir,
I was,
I can.
yeah,
Sir, you sound a little like
I
you're
sound, I
yeah,
sound distant.
hoarse. Yes, like the back. Yes. Okay, wait a second.
Let me. Let me do something here. Oh, for crying out loud, this thing is not. Oh, it's back up. Strange. What happened? Why it wasn't loading? All right. I'm trying to download another device. So bear on with me. But I trust that today finds you all very well, and that you're in a modality to learn and to learn something new. I am ready. I am excited to go tonight.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
You saw the paper, saw the things that I sent?
No, you sent something?
I sent them in the chat.
Which chat? The WhatsApp or the chat here now?
What's up, sir? The questions that you asked for?
You know, okay, so I asked for the questions and then nobody responded for quite a while. And then I said, Jesus, they have no questions.
No,
Sir, I respond. I even ask you a question if you want them typed or you want them to written.
Hold on.
Yes, sir. Check.
No, man, but you see, now give me a chance because if I hear me say well again, let me repeat what I said.
Okay.
When I sent the message, I was looking for the response to come in. The response never came in until much later because I was there.
When I saw the message, I said about doing the print screening them and sharing them in the chat.
Yes, that's what okay. I don't think you get what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is, I sent the information, but when I was sitting up waiting for a response, I recognized that nobody was responding, and then I moved on to another activity. I have not gone into the WhatsApp since then. I'm not saying that nobody responded. I'm just saying that when I sent the message, I was giving people a little chance to go. When I went back, that was one on all of 19 messages.
Because sir, I said okay. I said okay at 10:20.
10:30. At 10:30 came in for me.
Yes, when you asked the questions, then I was here typing it, and I said, I wonder if a type sir wants it. I sir just want some pictures.
Screenshot. That's the pictures, man.
So that's when I asked if that is what you want, and then Croswell just shoot the pictures.
Yeah. Can I tell you, I'm only just
typing, and I said, no, sir, I think sir could have won this time. That's why I asked the question.
Because only me alone can do them pretty typing something. Because
because it was so long. I said, no, sir, I can't see them. Come here for you shape for draw.
No, I wouldn't expect you that. So what it is that Crosswell sent is what it is that I was expecting. Are you hearing me much better now, or you want me to switch to the
No, here, sir. We're
hearing you, sir.
Right. So what I didn't want to have happen is that people say, sir, which question, and sir, which question. So when they send the question like this, so everybody will see what questions, right? So that's why I asked. All right. So thank you for hold on one minute, please. All right, so I am going to be dedicating maybe the first half of the class to just working some of these questions. I did promise you that I'm going to be working past papers as we go along, having completed the differentiation, chain rule, product rule, quotient rule, power rule. I want to spend a bit of time just working some past paper questions with you. And as we work and you're having any challenges, then you can speak to me. All right, so I'm not interested in doing the first principles, not just yet. I want to just concretize, because I think you guys understand the first principles. I just want to concretize really for me the product rule, quotient rule, chain rule, more the product and the quotient. I think you guys also understand the chain. So this one here, the first one, I'm going through in the order in which it was placed. Don't know what year it is, but the first one says, come on, don't do this to me. The first one says,
Sir Tariq, I was asking me to tell you that he's not feeling so well.
oh no.
So he won't be able to make it this afternoon.
All right, so you have to learn.
For him?
Yeah, he told me the same thing yesterday because he was
You have to
actually,
learn for him too.
yeah, because
You have to
he
learn
was
for him.
help me like understand some of the questions.
Yeah, so you have to go learn for him. All right, so 2x plus 5. All right, don't know what is wrong with my writing habit tonight. Lord, please, I beg you that this does not give me any problem. Not tonight, Lord. Experience, please. Hold on for me, please. All right, come back with you now. Let me see if this brings me a little better in writing. All right, so I have, what rule do I use for this one? What? Huh?
Product rule.
Oh, it's product rule. Thank you. Didn't hear you. Thanks. So
What
using,
did we hear the question then?
a product rule. All right. So I'm going to let y to be equal to all of that. So therefore, now, dy by dx is going to be equal to the first times the differentiation of the second. Wow. The differentiation of the second is me rewriting something here. This piece, oh Lord, 1, 2. Hold on.
Why didn't you just write it on the same line?
Come on. Oh, this thing is, it keeps, all right, let me do that. It keeps, let's just see if it works better that way now. Oh. by return. All right, so it's dy by dx is going to be equal to the first times the differentiation of the second plus the second times the differentiation of the first.
Differentiation of the first.
Right. So that's the first. I'm differentiating the second. Now, let me just show you something here. Let me show you something here. Note. The root of x squared minus 1 is going to be equivalent to x squared minus 1 this is a half power. Let's see now we're going to Doctor,
Sir?
Nicole, stop coming to class?
Yes, no, we were in a group together. I think we were in I don't remember if it's admin or software engineering. And she texted to say that she was no longer part of the group. So I just assumed that she's no longer part of the course, the entire program, because I don't hear her again.
Yes, sir. Just stop.
Just stop?
Yes, sir.
She's on the leave, one semester leave. She'll be back next semester too.
Oh, you're back second semester.
Yes, sir.
No, so she couldn't say, sir, XYZ. She have to make me, I'll go through the test paper and then I wonder, also maybe just ask you a question now too, because maybe you guys can give me insight on that also. So, there were 3 students that I had concerns about. I know Nicole was one of them. And there is let me tell you something else students to say. When I forgot who no one in the hand, we can't do this alone. There is no way you can do a degree program and think saying you alone can fly.
Tell them, sir.
You need
Tell them,
the
say, all
classroom.
a degree to, you know, sir. Tell
And I
them,
will-
sir,
I will
30
not keep
degree,
on-
they are 27.
I will pay them at 27, and them in the class and at 27. Them have 27 times 2, 54 people. So they make mistake with the spelling of your name. You can get more. You have to work together. So if you don't understand something, no hoard it. Don't hoard it. Azra Anderson. Azra is not a part of the class anymore either.
Yeah, that's what I realized. Because Tariq was asking me yesterday. He said that because Talia and Azra are part of our group, and we had some assignments that we're trying to complete. And he tried contacting them, and currently there's been some radio silence. So it seems.
Oh, right. So Talia Witter, right?
So it seems like they're withdrawing from the program. It seems.
Okay. So
Well,
you see,
based on my
no, well, them can't come on my class for so long. A long time I see them.
yeah,
And,
based on my information, it seems that they're
I'm gone. So
Yeah, the withdrawal.
yeah, so we need to.
I would assume it's because of the because I know some of them work.
Uh-huh. And I
Ah,
can
yeah.
understand. I can understand that. Work is. I just need to record this. So I can say it to Mrs. Campbell. Work is I can just drop them on the send them on this. Work is. I cannot tell people not to go to work because they can't pay the bills for them. And I have to balance paying the bills and come to school. So anything going to get cut is going to be work. It's just like when times hard and anything going to get cut when you don't know no money is what? Tell me which one, tell me out of all your bills to be paid on a monthly basis, which is the bill that gets cut every single time. Let me see if I know it.
Well, when I talk to my father about the bills, they're more
Yeah.
the ones that we usually pay. Because
Which one is the first one to get cut? That's what I ask. Which one of the bills first get cut?
I think it's a mortgage.
No man. Come again. Somebody else.
Food.
Food. Are the
Food
bills
coming
get
up
cut
cut
first?
light or water, food.
You can't cut it. You can't cut the mortgage because they're going to come take back the house from you. You can't cut the light and the water because they're going to cut it off. You're not going to cut the internet, you know. Because guess what? When I do online class, I'm going to say, no, son, I can't cut this because I'm going to need it for class. You understand? So the first thing I get cut of food, the first thing I will get
Oh,
cut of
so I
food.
mean, we just
Yeah.
that's what it said.
So I'm saying to you, I can understand, but I'm going to say to you, students, it hit hard yet.
As it is, I am actually reaching my first opportunity, so I'm gonna see how I can balance it with the with this program right now.
You have
You get
to.
a job, Caswell?
Yes.
Get a job? Oh, congratulations.
Nice. Yeah, and what I realize is that when students are unemployed, it's because they have a whole heap of time, they get all of the A's. And when they get a little work, the A then turn C. I'm gonna want to see on the way through the bachelor's program. Because nowadays, not only that people are talking about accredited program, they're asking if you graduated with honors. So you can't get the pass degree because everybody know one first class and upper second and then something good. So we're gonna have to make sure we say do what we need to do.
So in my opinion, if the degree is not going to make you money, there's no sense putting that much effort. Because as far as, to be honest, once I got that sources, I was considering not going into the bachelor's course now, because I was job on the at that time.
Yeah, but that don't make no sense because you see the basic when I was growing up, you could use a diploma to get on telework or on bank. Diploma. So when you finish CXCs and you go IMP, when I don't know what IMP is. No UCC. You know what IMP you got to one diploma, or you could have go and get big position at the bank. The basic entrance level qualification for the bank now is a first degree.
You mean associates?
I mean, which associate? Associate
Wait.
where?
Wait,
First degree.
First degree.
First degree. So if we get one telework at the bank, you have to have a first degree. First degree, no associate. First degree. You understand? So what has happened now is that they have moved it. So even if you're going to be customer, you know, them people that work in the bank as customer service managers, and then walk up and down and say, "Are you getting through? May I help you to fill out the form?" You have to have a degree to do that.
Sometimes
and real talk. Real talk.
Sometimes we shock.
And then wicked, you know, because they're not paying them any money.
Which is the point I'm making.
A degree.
Which is the point I'm making.
And they're not paying the people them any money.
Yeah, that's why it brings up, sir, because you can have jobs where people will say, well, high status, but you're not in the money.
Talk truth. Talk truth.
So that's why
I can't tell you so much about that one. But all I'm saying to you is getting a degree is very important because
To me.
that's the only way you can. That's the
Important
only
to
way
have
you can.
one.
Yeah, man. And not only that, so sometimes I know someone, personal friend of mine, was able to manage the job. Them could have do the job, know the job inside out. Them could have write the script for the job. But when the job repositioned and reclassified, they will say the basic entry requirement now must be a first degree. So they gave people an opportunity to go back to school. One girl decided she not go back to school. So she have to resign. So most companies know that's the direction that they're going. And if you don't have a degree, they're not going to pay you for what you are worth. It is a sad state of affairs, but it's just a reality. So I'm telling you now, all I want to hear so a joke and do the maths and now move on. Today I sent something in the WhatsApp to you guys today, and I was going to load out some people in the WhatsApp group, but I decided I'm not going to say anything. It's those assessments that I expect you guys to cover already and you don't read, I'm going to close out. People are moving, and congratulations. But I have about 4 students who are suffering from lazy manitis in the class here. I talk, full of food. Every night I come to class and I start off the class. You're not doing the editor, but guess what? You're going to come to a point, God forbid.
With Edeka Sapiata, sir?
God forbid you're going to come to a point where some of you may end up with a 45 or a 46 or a 47 or a 48, and worst case a 49. And you're going to say, sir, what can be done? We can't help you. Because from the 26th of September, when we are talking about completing the editor stuff, we can't help you. We can't help you. We never help you either. We can't help and we never help. And that is a challenge that I'm having. That's a challenge I'm having. But anyhow, okay. Let's hope that this device working a little better now. You guys are bachelor students. Oh, John, I have this up to say. You're not paying any bills? Enjoy it for no year. It's not going to last too long. Enjoy it. I don't pay bills. Enjoy it. Sir. Enjoy every bit of it.
Sir, I still help my mom. So.
You say that you pay bills then, so that's not a true.
Sir, remember that I am not a bachelor student.
I don't care. I don't care. But you don't pay bills yet. You when they start paying you, I want to take the conversation back to me here because it's not pretty out there. All right, resume share. All right, let's go. Let me see if this thing works.
Sir, you sound kind of muffled.
All right, let me change devices. All right, are you hearing me much better now, Tara?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. All right, so now, let us continue. I want you to look at the second term. The first term is there. I want you to look at the second term for me. Let me just, so that's my first, this is my second. So the first term is fine. Let us look at the second term. The second term is just the root of x squared minus 1. We have to rewrite that. The root of x squared minus 1, we have to rewrite. We have to rewrite that. And when we rewrite, whenever you have a square root, I have not shown you this yet. Now is the time, and this is why it's important for us to look at the past papers. Whenever you have a square root, it is always raised to the 1/2 power. Whenever you have a square root, the square root means that it is raised to the 1/2 power. You don't believe me? Let us check. What is the square root of 100? The square root of 100, watch this. 100, the square root of 100, oh, come on, is the same thing as 100 raised to the 1/2 power. All right? Now 100 raised to the 1/2 power is the same thing, 100 rather is the same thing as 10 squared. So 10 squared raised to the 1/2 power. And the law says, when I have something that is raised to a power, that is in turn raised to another power, I multiply both powers. So this is just simply 10 times 1/2 times 2 is 1, 10 to the first, which is equals to 10. So that's how the man them get the square root of 100 to be equals to 10. Go ahead, Joe.
Sir, I was going to ask you to go over again, but sir, I get it.
All right, good. So whenever you see a square root sign, very good, Joe. Whenever you see a square root sign, it means that it is raised to the 1/2 power. So the mere fact that you see the root of x squared minus 1, it means that you're having x squared minus 1 raised to the 1/2. Raised to the 1/2. So it is not, and then now that becomes a power rule. Can you agree that now becomes a power rule?
Yes, sir.
Because a power rule is anything now that has a power except 1. Anything that has a power except 1. So we now need to go ahead and do the differentiation of this one. So what I'm going to do here as side work is to let y, for argument's sake, to be equals to x squared minus 1 raised to the 1/2 power. dy by dx, power rule, it's 1/2 times x squared minus 1. I don't know why this thing decided to interfere with tonight, you know? And then I'm subtracting 1 from the power. When I subtract 1/2 minus 1 equals what?
Sir, repeat what you said for me.
What is 1/2 minus 1?
1/2 minus 1. 1/2. Wait.
Negative
1/2
minus half, sir.
Minus 1/2. So again, have negative 1/2. And then it's when it times by the differential of the inside. When I differentiate the inside of the parentheses, what do I get?
2x.
Very good, 2x. I want to hear more participation on this, you know, because you guys know how to differentiate. You guys know how to differentiate. And I'm so happy that this question is not one that I made up, that it come from the past paper. So now I'm going to have dy by dx to be equals to 1/2 times 2x. I just bring everything together. Times 2x times x squared minus 1 to the negative 1/2. 1/2 times 2 is what?
1, sir.
1. So that becomes just x times x squared minus 1 to the negative 1/2. I will say to you that in big school, we never normally write the power as a negative index. We never normally write the power as a negative index. Watch how I write this power as a positive index. X over x squared minus 1 to the positive 1/2. Anybody can see that?
Go again, sir.
Sir,
No.
can you do this again, please?
No, I don't see that.
Sir, I'm
And
not seeing anything if you're typing on this or writing on this.
Anybody has seen it?
Yes,
Hmm.
sir, I've seen it. I'm seeing.
All right, so let me see now. You must play wait, what's up there?
I'm coming to you, Crosswell. So recall, oh goodness, my C is missing. I don't know what is wrong with my tablet tonight. My tablet not responding as well. Forgive me. I want you to recall a to the negative m. A to the negative m is equals to 1 over a to the positive m. A to the negative m, and a is a base, and negative m is a power. A to the negative m is equals to 1 over a to the positive m. A to the negative m is equal to 1 over a to the positive m. And that's why I move from a negative power to a positive index.
So we're not
Similarly,
we're not seeing the screen.
Nobody not see my screen?
No,
Sir,
sir.
you stop sharing now.
Sharing, we're not seeing. So.
All right. But this is my dying trial, so and that's why I keep saying to you, every night when I come to class, I have to use multiple devices because the computer locked me out.
Is your computer old?
Take time and say it, no, man. Sure.
When I say old, I mean like components. I don't mean like say
No. You say it right the first time. Yeah. Oh, see, it logs me out and it's logging me back in automatically. I never had to do anything. All right, give me half a second, please. Yes, Croswell, the computer is old. And are you seeing it now again?
Yeah, no, come up yet.
Okay. It's all right. It's just a Zoom that came up, so I don't need to reshare. So that's why I have to use multiple devices whenever I come to class, or else I'd have been out of class for a moment. All right. So what I'm saying to you is, look at the recall in red. A to the negative m is going to be equal to a to the positive m. A to the negative m is going to be equal to 1 over a to the positive m. So when I have a negative index, I'll convert that negative index to a positive index. When it goes into the denominator, it becomes positive. Now, let me just write something here because the reverse is also true. That a to the positive m is going to be equal to 1 over a to the negative m. So the converse is also true. Converse is going to be true. So what I'm saying to you, I can move from one form to the next, from a positive index to a negative index, or a negative index to a positive index. So that's the rule that I'm using for that side over here. So can you see that now? So what it is that I did, right here, when I found using the power rule here, all right, hold on. When I use the power rule there, it becomes a negative a half. The question originally never gave me a negative index. And in mathematics, you never normally write your answer as negative indices.
So we have to do some conversion to get it to be positive. To get it to be positive. So when I do that now, all of this piece, whatsoever is raised to the negative index is going to be flung into the denominator, teacher. So this x squared minus 1 to the negative 1/2 now becomes x squared minus 1 to the positive 1/2, but it is now in the denominator. Talk through.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And then whatever is left remains in the numerator, which is this x. And I can write this here. I can write this here as x over the root of x squared minus 1. So that can also be written as, if I want, I can reconvert it all the way down and remove the half and call it the square root, because we know that a half is represent when something is raised to the half power, not just any half, you know. Once something is raised to the half power, it can be reconverted as the square root of. As the square root of. So that is going to be my differential of the second. Then, sir, suppose only that piece of me do. It's only that piece you're going to get the mark for. That's the only piece you're going to get the mark for. All right? So let us see if we can combine the stuff together now. So it's a first. Let me rewrite the question down here. So 2y, 2x plus 5, 2x plus 5. Let me rewrite the question over here. 2x plus 5. Go back to blue. 2x plus 5. So y is equals to 2x plus 5 times the root of x squared minus 1. So we're using a product rule. Using a product rule. Using a product rule. dy by dx is equal to the first 2x plus 5 times the differentiation of the second. But we know what the differentiation of the second is because we did that from up top. The differentiation of the second is going to be.
Sir.
Go ahead.
Sir, why is it only the square root of x squared minus 1? So wrong to when you put it over x, under x. If you understand.
I don't understand you.
So like over here, right, you have x over square root of x squared minus 1. So why you never put it back when you're rewriting the question?
I never put back what?
So repeat for me.
No, I'm asking you to repeat, but I never put what?
Sir, that part where you have the red dot, sir, why didn't you put it back over to the left where you have product rule over there, the 2x plus 5?
Right
Yes,
here?
sir, why never put it back there? Yeah.
That's exactly what I was about to do and you stopped me.
Oh, my bad.
So it's a first times the differentiation of a second, but we know what the second is because we already differentiated the second. So the second here, all of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write it as x over x squared minus 1 to the half. So whenever I put the square root one, I could, but I'm going to write it like that for now. So it's the first times the differentiation of the second. Sir, how you know that the root of x squared minus 1 is equal to all of that? See it up here in green? We stop the question. because we recognize that we had a power rule. So we'll work with the power rule one first. And we'll just write the answer in here. Then, so we can do it like that. Yeah. Come and see the workout for the power rule up top here, so. So let's put it here, so now. So the first times the differentiation of the second plus the second plus the second. Come on. Times the differentiation of the first. When I differentiate the first, what do I get?
2, sir.
2 times 2. Very good. So differentiation ends right there. Now we need to fix it up. Now we need to fix it up. So what I'm going to have really is, I'm just going to rewrite this. This step, you may not necessarily need to write it, but I'm going to write it. dy by dx is going to be equal to x times 2x plus 5 all over x squared minus 1 to the half power plus 2 times the root of x squared minus 1, and that is over 1. Do you agree that all of that is over 1?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm trying to find the LCM now. This is where the big mathematics come into play now. That's where the big mathematics come into play now. So dy by dx, I need to find the denominator, the LCM. My LCM is simply going to be x squared minus 1 raised to the half power. X squared minus 1 raised to the half power. Now, watch me. I am not here to teach you little school mathematics. I'm just going to point out something. How many times can this x squared minus 1 raised to the 1/2 power go into x squared minus 1 raised to the 1/2 power? Tell me, how many times?
Sir, 1.
One time.
Good. Excellent. And 1 times x times 2x plus 5 is?
Same.
Very good. X times 2x plus 5. Excellent. I care about a plus sign, talk truth.
Yes, sir.
Hear the question, you know. How many times can 1 go into x squared minus 1 to the 1/2 power?
X squared minus 1 to the 1/2.
Say it again.
X squared minus 1 to the half.
Very good. It goes into it this number of times, x squared minus 1 to the 1/2 power. All right? So look at what is going to happen now. It is going to be 2 times the root of x squared minus 1 times how many times it goes into it, which is x squared minus 1 to the 1/2 power. Everybody see that?
Amen.
Yes, sir.
Big people maths.
Big people mathematics. Now watch me.
Mathematics.
Watch me. Watch me. This piece, we know, is the same thing as x squared minus 1 to the 1/2 power, talk truth.
Yes, sir.
All right. So remember, whenever you see something being square rooted, it will be the same thing as that something being raised to the 1/2 power. This x squared minus 1, because this is square rooted, is going to be raised to the 1/2 power. So what I have, I'm going to write it in green. dy by dx is going to be equal to x times 2x plus 5 plus 2, watch me, x squared minus 1 to the 1/2 power times x squared minus 1 to the 1/2 power. All over x squared minus 1 to the 1/2 power. Recall a to the m multiplied by a to the n is equals to a to the m plus n. When I'm multiplying and the bases are the same, I'm adding my powers. When I'm multiplying and the bases are the same, I'm adding my powers. When I'm multiplying and the bases are the same, I'm going to be adding my powers. Power, exponent, index, one of the same. So watch me. You see, because this and this are the same bases, x squared minus 1, it means I'm going to add this 1/2 to this 1/2. 1/2 plus 1/2 equals
1.
1
sir.
per 1.
okay, thank you. So now what I'm going to have is dy by dx is equals to x times 2x plus 5 plus 2 times x squared minus 1 all over x squared minus 1 raised to the 1/2 power. Can you take a half a second and look at that for me, please? And tell me if you agree or disagree. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Remember I said to you when I'm multiplying.
The minus, sir.
Say it again?
You change the
No, stop. No man, I wrote the plus. You have to watch me here because my writing device is skipping.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was
No,
wondering.
no man, but you're doing the right thing. So please
okay.
watch what I'm doing because sometimes it skip and I write it and it skip afterwards. So
Okay.
please just help me. You know what I should do? What if I save it to make a difference? No, yeah, next thing will start. Misbehave. Make it stay. All right. So I now have all of that, but the question is not yet finished. The differentiation done long time ago. It's just a manipulation now and the fixing up part. So you cook the food. You have to go learn how to plate the food because you start eating with your eyes. So when you see the food with your eyes, then what it does, it causes your taste buds now to start to produce saliva. And this is all one salivates. So you produce the saliva. So it is that when the food gets into the thing, a lot of enzymes now up on the tongue. And it helps the food to digest. You know that the people that will taste the wine, them can say, this is not good wine and this is a good wine. Yeah, man. The tongue. So watch me now. It's just like how, you know, the differentiation, something where they do for first principles. Sir said don't interfere with the denominator. Anybody remember that?
Yes, sir.
All right, yeah. Not we're not trouble on denominator. What if the denominator go raise to the 1/2 power? We're not trouble that. That one, they're headache. We are going to leave it alone. Look at what we're doing now. We're going to say dy by dx going to be equals to x times 2x is 2x squared. X times 5 is 5x. 2 times x squared, 2x squared. 2 times -1, -2. Don't.
Yes, sir.
all over x squared minus 1 to the 1/2 power. And we know 2x squared plus 2x squared equal
4x.
so 4x squared. So that is going to be 4x squared plus 5x minus 2 over x squared minus 1 to the 1/2. Answer.
I'm confused.
I need your questions.
Mhm.
I need
So
your
it's
questions.
always the questions that we're going to get. It's always going to be x squared minus 1
No, man.
square root.
No, 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 no. Put me, I do that to show you in the event
No,
them
but
give one
sir,
like
but
that.
why we need no. This is a good example. But sir, then too wicked.
You don't see nothing yet. You remember this is calculus one, you know. You don't see
Yes.
you don't see nothing yet. And why it is that it's important for me to pause. I see the whole question, you know. Why it is that it's important for me to pause. And you notice what I'm doing? I'm writing on the screen. I don't even, this will take a lot for me to sit down and type.
Mhm.
So when I asked the question earlier, I was actually around the system and said, okay, I was ambitious to say, if they respond to me immediately and send any question, any amount of question, and send to me in another couple of minutes, I got type. And then I got distracted and then went ahead and did something else to the point where I didn't check the WhatsApp group thereafter. Because I was on campus today and the whole stuff. You don't see nothing yet. But I don't want you to come to class and say, oh, differentiation is easy because we know it. It's the first times the differential of the second plus the second times the differential of the first. Yeah, that part is easy. It is the denominator times the differentiation of the numerator minus the numerator times the differentiation of the denominator all over the denominator squares. Yeah, that one is easy too. But now you have to apply it. And the application is what we're going to separate the A pluses from the C minuses. That's what is going to happen. So which is why it is important for me to be working these questions with you in class. Yes, I'm going to be moving on tonight, but it is also very important. So I want you to ask a few of these questions. The ones that we don't get a chance to be in class, I'll ask you tonight. I will ask you to go ahead and I'll ask you to go ahead and and work on those for me, you know, over the weekend in preparation for class on Tuesday, God's willing. And then we just work and just touch a little piece of question here and touch a little piece of question here, because me no know if the Monday I will use something look like so. I cannot tell you. But anything then you're supposed to be able to box it up. Question to you. Are there any questions?
Not from me, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I feel like say if you like do it again, then I'll like fully understand.
Okay, not a problem. I won't do this one again because there are so many other questions to be done. You will get this piece as soon as I finish the class. I will send you, like I did the last one. I'm going to send you this so that you can have it. I would expect you to be making your notation as you go along, and when you see my stuff, Lord have mercy. Hey, we're not to say, sir, will you always get something like you don't see nothing yet? Check the second part of the question. These guys are crazy. Let me tell you how crazy they are.
They are mad.
Question 2. I'm going to let y to be equal to 2x minus 2 over x squared plus 1 all squared. What rule do I use for that one?
Quotient.
The quotient rule, right? The quotient rule. No. Quotient rule. 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 Now, when you look at that question, please remember and recognize that there is again a power rule inside of this. There is a power rule inside of this. So let us see what we can do now. I'm not going to separate the question. I'm going to see if I can work the question as a whole and including the power rules so you can see exactly what is happening. Let's go. The denominator, dy by dx is going to be equal to the denominator, x squared plus 1 all squared, times the differentiation of the numerator, which is, when I differentiate the numerator, I get what? Two. Do you agree that when I differentiate the numerator, I get 2?
Yes, sir, numerator.
Right. So it's a denominator. When I say denominator, I write it back exactly as it is. X squared plus 1 all squared times the differentiation of the numerator minus the numerator times the differentiation of the denominator. Watch me. Watch me. I am putting the denominator, rubbish. I'm doing the power rule in a different color so you can see it. Watch me. 2 times x squared plus 1 to the first power times what?
So 1.
2x.
2x. Remember, we're differentiating on the inside. We're differentiating on the inside. Remember, this 2 is going to be used to multiply in front of here. See the 2 here? Then you can write back this and subtract 1 from the power. So it's going to be x squared plus 1 to the first power. See here? X squared plus 1 to the first power. But we must differentiate what is on the inside of the parentheses. And the differentiation of x squared plus 1 is going to be 2x. See it right here.
Sir,
Go again
question.
with that, sir.
Okay, all right, I hear you. Go ahead, son.
Yeah, ask the person.
All right, sir. So what if I write the 2x first instead of the 2? So I differentiate inside first, then I put other 2, which would be from the power at the.
Who is this? Is this Dane?
No, Lambert, Zidane Lambert, Zidane.
Okay. Zidane, I think it's either Dane or Leon asked that very question not the last class, the class before. Last week, Thursday. And the error Zidane that he was doing was differentiating the question the other way around. So he was getting a minus sign. Anybody remember that in class?
So you're good enough.
Yeah. Is Leon here? Leon here tonight? Leon?
Yes, sir, but I think it was Dean that asked the question.
It was Dane. Yeah, I kind of figured that it was Dane that asked the question. Yeah, it was Dane.
Yes, sir.
That was asking the question, right? So they know, even though it's mathematically it is going to be correct if you put the 2x before. If you say the rule like I want you to say it, I want you to put it at the end so that you don't make a mistake. And let me tell you why. And when they get versatile with the question, with the topic, you can do anything. So once you get versatile with something, you do anything you want to do. Well, maybe not anything, but yeah, you could see it and write the 2x in front. But I want you to be very systematic in what it is that you're doing. So let me go again. I'm differentiating the denominator because remember the question says the denominator times the differentiation of the numerator. I'm differentiating the numerator. I'm going to get 2 minus the numerator. I write back everything in the numerator times, the dot here means times, the differentiation of the denominator. So I now need to differentiate x squared plus 1 all squares. Power rule. The 2 here will come in front of here. So watch me.
Watching, sir.
Sorry, somebody asked a question. I'm trying to remember who asked the question.
David, man, watching, sir.
Zidane, right? Watch me, Zidane, please. So this 2 come in front of here, so see it here, so, and then we're going to reduce it by 1, reduce the power by 1. So because I'm reducing the power by 1, now I have to go right by the x squared plus 1 and then change this 2 to 1. See it here, so x squared plus 1 and put it to 1 because I reduced it. Then now, the last step today that I'm supposed to do is to differentiate inside of the parentheses. And differentiating inside of the parentheses, I'm going to get 2x. And that's why I write 2x right here. So get that now, Papa?
Yes, sir.
All right, very, very important. Please don't miss that. As I say, when you stop drink milk and can't eat milk or dumpling, you're gonna eat the dumpling. But for now, we're gonna drink the milk. Watch me. And all of that.
X squared plus 1.
Yeah, I want. All right, this thing is slowing up there. I want it to be in blue so that you can see my differentiation of the denominator. Watch this one. Don't blink. X squared plus 1 all square.
All square.
Square. Very good. Because not because the denominator is already square, it means they're not going to square it again. No, the rule always says the denominator times the differentiation of the numerator minus the numerator times the differentiation of the denominator all over the denominator square. So we don't have a square, you have square it again. Important. You know, say boy, you know what your mother like a change when payday come. But your dream speech upon her and she account for only for money and you say, no, I'm not getting no money because she have more money than me already. You know business with that. You don't know where she get the money from, you don't know where she save the money for do. If you get a little change, you get a little change are the same thing with the question. The question say you square the denominator, it no matter if it's square with the square again. Square again. And remember, recall. Oh, come on. I'm going to see if I can set this thing automatically. I hate when it does this to me. Recall. A to the m raised to the nth power is equal to a to the mn. Means say, when I have a base raised to a power that is in turn raised to another power, they will multiply the two power them. So that means say that 2 here and the 2 here will multiply together to give me 4. So my new power is going to be to the 4th. Everybody get what I'm saying right there?
Yes, sir.
Dy by dx is equal to, watch me, 2 times x squared plus 1 all square. Zane, 2 times 2x, 2 times 2x are 4x. So minus 4x times 2x minus 2 times x squared plus 1 all over x squared plus 1 raised to the 4th power. Yes, please.
Sir, why is it x squared plus 1? What happened to the 2x that you times? Oh, never mind.
What?
So I was going to ask you why you have x squared. I thought you were times in the 2 and the x squared, and then I realized you carry over the 2 and 8 times it again. Yes. Yeah.
Where are you? I'm lost. Where are you? The numerator or denominator?
Numerator.
Where are you? In the one in the green?
Yeah.
2 times 2x is equal to 4x. This 2x minus 2, see it right here, so. And the x squared plus 1 to the first, see it, so x squared plus 1, I'm going to have to write the first. So this is this. This is this. And this times this gives me this. This is this piece, and all of this is all of this here. And of course, both of them are separated by the negative sign. Sir, you can have a positive sign to say the denominator times the differentiation of the numerator minus the numerator times the differentiation of the denominator all over the denominator square. Answer your question, Joe?
Yes, sir.
Now, is there anything common to the left of the negative sign that is common to the right of the negative sign? If so, what?
Sir, the x squared plus 1.
Very good. Is there anything else that is common?
There are 2.
Very good. Excellent. A 2 is also common. So I'm going to take out a 2, and I'm going to take out x squared plus 1. Can I take out x squared plus 1 all squared?
No.
Why not?
It's
Because
not
what?
smallest.
Say it again, Courage.
Some say we can take it out because it doesn't have the smallest power.
Good. So remember, I only answer the question to see if you remember. Remember, we can only take out the smallest of the two. Or the smaller of the two, not smallest. We can only take the smaller of the two, or the smallest of the 3, or the 4, or the 5. It's the small of the two that we're taking out. And that's why we can't take out 4x. We can only take out 2. Because 2 is common to itself, and 2 is common to 4x. So when I take out all of that from the numerator, remember, I will never do anything to the denominator, matter of fact. We'll write it back from now. X squared plus 1 to the 4th. Me not trouble the denominator. I don't expect you to do it either. Then now I'm going to say, what do I multiply by 2 times x squared plus 1 to give me 2 times x squared plus 1 all squared? How much more of this do I need?
Sir, 1.
One more.
One more.
One more. So again, very good. One more. So I'm just going to write it back one time. Talk truth.
Okay.
Don't.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Oh,
And then I put the negative sign, and let us look at the 2. So when 2 go into 4x, what does it leave?
2x.
2x. Very nice. Very good. Very good. And when x squared plus 1 goes into x squared plus 1, what it leaves?
1.
1. Very nice. And then recognize that we're missing this 2x plus minus
Yes.
2, don't?
Yes, sir.
That was some very good answers a while ago. Very nice. So all that is left for me to do now, all that is left for me to do right here now is to fix up. Just to fix up in here, so. And so once I fix up this and now, me can say something, I'll go cancel out something, but I'm not ready for that part yet. But just go fix up the part first, and then now me say, all right, we're going to be good to go once we do that. So watch me. I'm going to say dy by dx. Yes, please.
So it doesn't matter if we like put the 1 there, right?
It doesn't
Because
matter.
you'll get the same answer regardless.
Yeah, but why I don't want you to put the 1 right up here so no? Because I want you to get into the habit that the only time you're going to multiply or distribute a number out here so to a number that is inside here so is when this power over here so is a 1. If it is any number greater than or less than 1, it can't work. The only time you can multiplication out of something right here so like so is unless your so is 1. Very important. All right. So yes, I can leave it like that. So watch me now. My factor, I'm going to write that as is. Then inside here, so I'm going to say, this, I'm not for expand it out, you know, so I'm just going to write x squared plus 1.
Yeah.
But we say negative 2x times 2x are how much?
Negative 4x.
Negative 4x who?
Squared.
Squared, because you have 2.
Good. And negative 2x times negative 2, give me what?
Sir, positive 2.
Positive
Positive
4, man. Is it?
Sir,
Positive who?
no
4.
4.
4.
4x.
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 And of course, I'm still writing about my denominator. X squared plus 1 to the 4th.
Okay.
But watch me now. Watch me. All of that. All of this can cancel out one of those and leave 3 of them. Talk truth says 4 of them in the denominator I have.
Yes, sir. 4.
And we cancel out what?
Okay.
Ah, Lottie, you remember? Say you did
But
do
wait,
something like this
wait,
last
sir.
time?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, wait,
Yes.
sir, hold on. If you're going to do that from that angle, couldn't you also, no, would that work? In regards to the denominator, since you have another expression which is the same, couldn't you use the denominator to what's the term now? Remove it as well?
No, sir. You can only cancel side of a with sign. Say multiplication. That's exactly what I was talking to Lottie about. Because she made a mistake, and I'm sure she's not going to make the mistake again.
Long
You
time.
cannot. Look here. You see, let me point out something to you here. You're seeing this x squared plus 1 here, so
Yes.
this x squared plus 1 can't cancel into any x squared plus 1 here, so because it is not common to the two terms. It's not common to this one and this one. So I have to first factorize and then I cancel. I can't cancel before I factorize. That is not mathematics.
Okay.
All right, very important.
Okay.
Very, very, very important. So you first have to cancel before you do any factorization. Because you have to make sure that it is common to both before you can cancel it out. If it's just one, alone contain it, you can't take it out. So watch me now. I'm going to say, woo, 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 woo. I'm going to say dy by dx is going to be equal to 2 times, watch me, x squared minus 4x squared equal how much?
4.
Really?
Minus 4.
Sir?
X squared minus 4x squared.
3x squared.
Minus 3x squared, thank you. Minus 3x squared. And, and I have on a 1, 4x, so I can write it back. And I have on a 1, 1, so I can write it back. And then I can write back the denominator now as x squared plus 1 to the 3rd. Let me put my pen down. I'm going to say something, but I mean it with love. More than half of you in the class don't have a clue when we just look up on the screen.
You're well, all right.
Sir, honestly, I'm so drained. Me that's what I do, but I'll go over the video. Honestly, that's true. I hear me silent, you know. No.
No, and that's the point. Because I know any question they might ask, and people are going to say, oh, I wonder what time is it now. People are looking on the clock, you know, and now pay me no man.
Sir, I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's exactly what I like to
I was a
clock.
student. I was a student. I was a student many times over.
Yeah, so,
And I also had these late classes too. Well, we finished 10 o'clock.
right, so let me see.
And sometimes in a class, and all you think about is when we go and go eat. I mean, never have online class, a face-to-face class. So when they have a jolly student in the lecture room for UWI.
Was it expensive?
Mhm,
Wait,
same
no,
as you.
that's a stupid question. How expensive was it?
Very. I mean, it may sound like cheap. I keep telling people my first tuition that I paid, well, that my parents paid for me was $29,500 and something dollars. $29,950. It never reached $30,000.
Yeah.
That was my first year tuition. No, $30,000 can't even maybe pay for one course.
My Excel fee was 50 something $1,000.
Same thing. Because them the days was just cheap days, and it brings that
And
point.
it was hard, sir.
But then again,
And- it was hard. It was hard to come up with the $50,000
Yes.
down.
It was
Yeah.
hard, yes.
Yeah, man. Because when you have 20 odd
And that was
$1,000
for the
in the
year. That
which
was
is
for
the
the
point I'm
year.
making. Yeah, that's the point I'm making. But me tell you, when in my time, when me
Which
pay
would have-
university 20, you want date me, you want to see hold me be. But when I do,
No, I just want to compare for the inflation.
it was in the very early 90s.
Okay.
Early 90s. But the truth of the matter is, when them the days when you can come up with 29,000, you
You're
have
rich.
money.
You have
What do you
money.
mean? You have
Yeah.
money. You can't use that. You could have maybe use that and pay down for one house. No, you have to have millions to pay down. You understand? And then pay millions every month. But the point I'm making though is, me don't want to come class, come sit down. If you not understand and say something to me, me know say many of you in class tonight don't have a clue. I know me not gonna say to you, say, Leon, you understanding, Lottie, you understanding, Dana, me not do it tonight, you know. Not do it tonight. Me not do it tonight. So, I'm gonna speak in wholesale term. Let me check about blow out at 10 marks to do today. How about you know? 5 marks each.
Both of them?
Yeah. 5 marks. And I am moving.
I was looking at them today and I'm telling you, I was lost.
Yeah, man, don't worry about it.
I did the first principles and then that's about it.
Yeah, so I did the both, but I failed them.
don't worry about it.
Tried.
Don't worry about it. All right, so this question is repeat. I mean, the paper is sent twice. All right. All right. So I have not taught you the ln function yet. And I know I have it here to teach you, so don't think that I had forgotten. It's just that I'm a little concerned that
Function, sir?
the ln function. If you look at the second question,
So the one on the calculator?
No, yeah, they say that's the same sign on the calculator. Look at the second question, not the second paper, the third one, because the first and the second one in the group that was sent are the exact thing. So let us look at the third question in the group, in the 12th picture, something. And the third question, not part A, no, part A, some limits part. Part B is a differentiation.
We say y equal x squared.
Right.
Okay.
It says y equals x squared.
In.
ln. No. ln.
That's a logarithm.
The natural logarithm.
Okay.
The natural logarithm. That's a natural logarithm. So the ln function is a function that I have to introduce it to. So because I don't introduce it to that function yet, I'm not going to the part one.
Okay.
But part two, we have we done part two?
Let me see. I think it is.
You come up to 360,000.
Yeah. I wait something there to check out over there. I will check both as well.
I have no clue what I'm talking about.
I think he's talking about the school.
Can work part two, please.
I think he's
excuse me? Me can ask you for work part two, and you are going to tell me for work part two. No.
Wait, I didn't say that.
No, man, because he's talking about the money, I think, the school fee.
Oh, no, man.
About as well?
Jojo, me I talk about Jojo asked me for work the question, so me I tell her something now working.
Oh.
Which one?
Why
first?
not?
A or 2?
No, part 2.
Oh, my bad. The tuition.
I want to work part 2 for me. But yes, Coswell, them the money they wanna pay now. It costs inflation, make it look. That's what I'm saying to you. So we put off our studies and say, sure, yeah, I'm gonna do it next year, and then next year say I have to put it the next year. It means that your degree is gonna cost far more than what it would have costed if you had done it 2 years before. I'm gonna put it off, man. Push through.
That's it.
All right. I am doing this. I'm converting my screen so that you can see in particular question 2 that was done. I'm giving you one to do for me now. I'm giving you take about 3 minutes to see if you can work it through. Quick and fast. Quick and fast. On the mark, get set, go. Somebody saying something? Okay, sorry.
What? Button.
It sounds like I put you guys to bed with a question. Are you working, guys?
Yes, sir.
All right. So if me not say nobody not talk to me, that's how it is now.
Is it
Mhm.
working, sir?
Still working. I mean the exam got done for me, man.
That is it, sir.
How much marks? 6 marks. Exam got done. Exam got done for me with 6 marks. No, we can't do that. We can't do that. All right. What's your? You need a 5-hour exam. You need a 5-hour exam. Oh my Lord. All right. Let's go.
That's all right. Do it already. No?
No, I don't need it. I'll give you no. I was just a little concerned that I'm here sitting down and say, but wait. We're not in here, nobody I breathe. You know, somebody with a sigh and say, no. I say, this is serious. All right. 3x minus 1 all cubed. All over 8x plus 5, 8x plus 1 to the 5th power. All right, let's go. The denominator times the differentiation of the numerator minus the numerator
times
right times the differentiation of the denominator all over the
denominator square.
Every single time. Let's go. Denominator times the differentiation of the numerator.
What is 3?
Talk truth.
No, what would they add?
No,
No, sir, me do the power something.
But that's the power rule. 3, multiply in front of you, so. You reduce the power by 1, so you write 3x minus 1 to the 2nd power. And then it differentiate inside of the parenthesis, which is 3.
Oh, yeah.
Minus the numerator.
Sir, what is it? Sir, how you get
Oh,
the
sir, so
second 3?
you have to put that. Oh, Lord. So I don't put it, sir. I just write the answer that I get. So what I did, I'm going to put that the part there.
I have to put that the part
You
there.
can do this again, please.
Yeah, I missed this so last one. What a mess.
The denominator.
So I work it one side and put on that one side and write the answer. You know?
And that's fine. And that's fine. It's just that
It's
as I
not
said
go
before,
right, sir.
it's not go right, yeah, man. Yeah. But I'm just saying to you, it's like I did one side and put it on in the first question.
Okay.
I'm saying that you can, if you choose, you can do it like that and then you bring the answer in this up. But through me.
Let me see. Let me go
right, cool.
watch again, sir.
So the denominator, I write it back, times the differentiation of the numerator. It's the power rule. Numerator. 3 come in front. See it as so.
3x.
I'm reducing this by 1, so it can become 3x minus 1 to the 2nd power, don't?
Yes, sir. Have that.
See it right here, so.
I understand that.
Then I have to differentiate what is inside the parentheses. So the differentiation of 3x minus 1 is 3.
3.
See it right, so. Minus the numerator. Now minus everything in the numerator. 3x minus 1 to the 3rd. See it? 3x minus 1 to the 3rd. Times the differentiation of the denominator now. I'm differentiating the denominator. In differentiating the denominator, it's the same something power rule. Watch me.
Bring over the 5.
5, 8x plus 1 to the 4th times what?
Times the 3.
No.
Times
8.
what?
8.
No, 8.
Times 8.
Denominator. Thank you, guys. Over 8x plus 1.
Just 8x plus 1 to the 5th. Good.
fifth, yes, and square
what
that.
I'm squaring that again.
Never seen.
So just fixing up now, dy by dx. 3 3 is 9, so it's 9 times 8x plus 1 to the 5th times 3x minus 1 squared minus 8 5 is 40, 3x minus 1 cube, 8x plus 1 to the 4th over 8x plus 1 to the how much?
It'll be to
No, 10.
Good job. To the
Right,
10th
sir.
power.
Yes, sir. So me that get about 1.
Boy, I think back to make joking of Jesus. All right. So my question to you now is, what is common here that is common on the other side of the negative sign? What is common?
Sir, 8.
8x plus 1 and 3x.
Sir, 3.
8x plus what to 8x plus, how many of the 8x plus 1 crosswell I can take out?
Sir, 4.
You can take out
There
the
is
whole.
Oh, so you
I
mean
can take out 4. Is there anything else that is common?
Sir, 3x minus 1. You can take out 2 of them.
For them.
All right, good. What is left?
Sir, 9 and 40.
No, ma'am. 9.
And minus
And
40.
8x.
Sir, 9, 8x plus 1.
Good. 9 times 8x plus 1. And then what is left now? Minus 40
times 3x minus 1.
Good job. It only gets easier. 8x plus 1 to the 10th power. No, the times table, you know, but I'm asking for pretend.
Like we
So you
know
can
it.
yeah, so take out the calculator for me, please. You hear me? No one share nobody tonight. So
Yes, sir. Can we get the good calculator now so we can work?
Get the same way, so talk truth. 3x minus 5 squares, and then now 9 times 8. Talk to me.
72.
72x. 9 times 1 is 9, don't? What is 40 times 3?
Sir, negative 120.
So me
Negative
get
one.
some of them answer, but don't ask me how me get them. Me have
Because,
120 on my thing. I have 72. I have 40. But don't ask me.
Yeah, me know you get it because the same way. So me ability to do it. Negative 40 times 3x is going to be negative 120x. And negative 40 times a negative 1 is a positive 40. All over 8x plus 1 raised to the 10th power. 8x plus 1, the whole.
Sorry, say Mike just gone over.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The whole of this, I will cancel with that and leave how much?
6.
Good. At least you've seen that. Good. So now, I'm going to have dy by dx is equals to the lone sum 3x minus 1 all squared. 72x minus 120x. At a 28, at a 48, negative 48x. Check and see me right, please.
Yes, sir.
Plus 49.
Yes, sir. Done this maths already.
That is, sir, leave maths in a man.
That is the answer. Done.
That's done in a 2 minutes.
Mhm.
Sir, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Sir must get about half mark for this whole question.
I don't believe you. I don't believe it because I
Sir,
don't
me
believe
tell you,
you.
say,
No, no.
stop at the first one and get confused.
I don't believe you because I don't give half marks. It's either 0 or none. I mean, 1
Sir,
or none.
then 0 it is.
Okay. Look at it. It only comes with practice. And that's why it's because I'm known not even completing the work on Edicosoft, some of you. I am taking the past papers. No, Marty, what time is it now? 9:13. I did plan to use half of the class to go through these questions and the other half to start a new topic. But guess what? It's important that you know how to differentiate, because if you don't know how to differentiate, you're going to have problems with the topic that I'm moving on into. Come next semester, for those of you who survive, next semester for Calculus 2, whoever is teaching it will need for you to have a strong base for differentiation, a very strong base for differentiation. So we have to step up a game. We have to step up a game. All right, do me a favor. We're getting back into the past papers.
Sir, can you just go to the other page, please?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
De nada. All right, that one is on a limits question. That is piecewise. And then boy.
The differentiation, I go mad me.
So I think, we're gonna get through it. All right. Scroll down. I don't know which is this. Scroll down to the differentiation. We have 1, 2, and 3. And the first term in the
Question 4.
A question 4 though. Me not see it, me not know, you know.
Oh, you're not seeing the questions?
No. I'll tell you which are the past paper. Come on, do that. 1, 2,
Tell us what
3,
it's under,
4,
sir.
5. The sixth one. The sixth one.
Okay, sir.
The sixth one, where it's asking you in part B 3 questions.
One with 2x minus 3.
Right,
Open
times 3x squared plus 5.
Yes, sir.
All right, all of you start part 1 for me, please. Start part 1 for me, please. Quick and fast.
Sir, do all three of them?
Yes, one, thanks. If you finish the first one, move on to the second and then the third. And I'll come
Sir,
in
can
and do the
check the
question.
chat.
Yeah, currently working on that's when I address those. Thanks. Press pause, please. Look at my question one. Anybody got my question one right?
Answer.
No.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. Anybody else?
Yes, sir.
I got 18. I got 18 squared minus 18x plus 10.
That's fine. Same answer. What about the rest that I'm not hearing from in class? Or you stay?
So I get
That's
18x
partially
squared plus, I
correct.
get 18x squared plus 6x squared minus 2 plus 10. That's what I got. No, 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 and then when I do it, I get 24x squared plus 8. That's what I got for the final.
Say the answer again for me, please, Lottie.
When I finish everything, I get 24x squared plus 8.
Look at my working notes and tell me
Let me see where I went wrong.
where you went wrong. Yeah, what you have different in your book that I have on the screen.
Oh, from up at the top, sir. Because I find for the differentiation of 3x squared, I have 9x.
No, it's supposed to be 6x.
6x, yes, sir. That's where I went.
All right. Make the correction for that one. Move on to the others for me. I'll do the second question. I'll ask you to press pause so you can look at it again. Please and thanks.
Sir, how much may I get? No, and no marks, Lord Jesus.
Talk truth. You make it from the, you made the mistake from the start.
Oh, Lord, oh, Jesus, so this is not so. 6, 2, it's all of that plus 5. Also, I can get 2, 6, 3. Nothing look on this was sir. So you talking?
No, but I can talk. Oh, all right. So that's the second question. So, I'm going to say dy by dx
Yes, sir.
is equal to the denominator
X plus 1 squared.
times the differentiation of the numerator, which is
1.
very good, minus the numerator, x plus 2 times the differentiation of the denominator, which is, watch it. I'm going to
2.
put it in a, very good. I'm going to put it in a different color so you can see it. It's going to be 2 times x plus 1 to the first times what?
Times 1.
Times 1. Very
Yes,
nice.
I get that.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, the only issue I have is that the 2 and the 1 were in the wrong place. Everything is
Okay.
all right.
Good job.
X plus 1 squared. Get back to sir. I get half of marks, sir.
You mean I get half marks? It could be one or none.
You get one this, so come get it right. One this, so
Good.
go down now.
Minus 2 times x minus 2 times x plus 1
Over. Over x plus 1 to the
to the.
fourth.
Good job.
We get 2 again.
All right. What is common to the left and to the left of the negative sign and to the right of the negative sign?
X plus 1.
Good job. How much of them I can take out?
You can take 1.
Good job. So what is happening here? All of this goes and leaves 3 of those. Talk truth.
Yes, yes, sir.
All right. And then now, final step is going to be dy by dx is going to be equal to x plus 1 minus 2x plus 4 over x plus 1 to the third.
Oh, Lord.
Nobody got that?
Like it's just so far, sir. Right at the part when if you look, I know that it was x plus 1. Then I couldn't figure out any. I couldn't just figure out anything else.
And guess what? I listened to you speak when you spoke to me just now, and this is why it's very important for you to speak to me in class. And you're getting better at it. You recognize that you're getting more steps correct now, Doctor?
Yes, sir. I get it more
All right,
steps.
very nice. The rest of you, your silence is deafening. All right. Guess what? Yes, please.
The first line you can come up when you the one at the end. You can tell me how you get the one at the end.
I'm differentiating what is inside the parentheses, the differentiation of x plus 1.
1.
Right. So that's why I get the 1.
Okay.
All right. One word, please. We have 30.
Sir, actually, I think I did a mistake with the signs. I'm not realizing where it is.
I made a mistake?
No, I don't know. I'm looking at myself. I'm comparing the answers. Well, I realized that the second to the last.
Hold on, because I'm seeing a negative sign there, and it's supposed to be a. Okay, yeah. Hold on. You may be correct, Cherish.
I was wondering if you do the yeah. Let me see what sign I had there.
There is this, the question up top says x plus 2.
Um,
X plus 2. 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 X plus 2 Is it X
Yeah,
plus
that's
2?
what I'm saying.
Right. All right.
It's
So let me
X
say,
plus 2.
right. So let me explain what is happening to me. So remember, my device, whenever I write, it keeps switching on me.
Mm-hmm.
So it switched right here when I put the plus sign, it switched, and I took it up as a negative sign. So it's supposed to be positive.
Oh,
It's
yes,
supposed to be
yes,
positive.
yes, sir. Yes, I have that. It's positive.
Right. It's supposed to be positive because it keeps switching on me. So that's why. So it's supposed to be positive. So you have, that's what I was saying to Lotto earlier. Look out for me because it switched and I'm not recognizing that it is switching. So that is supposed to be positive. This is supposed to be positive.
Yes, sir. Right over there.
And this is going to be -4. So my device keeps switching on me. I don't know why. So I get -x -3. That's what I get, correct?
Yes,
Right. So it's -x -3. I apologize. I'm going to see if I can. I think it's a dust on it, but I did clean it off and it just still misbehaving. And that's it. Correct now?
yes, sir.
All right. Oh, do the other one quickly for me, please.
Okay.
Anybody do the last one? I look at it and I say to myself, oh gosh.
No, sir.
Sir,
We're
I'm
just
stuck.
trying to figure it out.
Sir, I'm stuck with the last one.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
I
sir.
expect
Send my answer in the chat.
you got an answer. You got an answer, correct?
Let's see. I got an answer, sir.
All right, good. Courage, you got an answer too? Courage.
Which answer?
You got an answer?
For the third part?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got an answer.
All right,
I'm
then
not
cool.
sure.
All right, no problem. Hold on to it for now. I'm just going to show you a shortcut here, guys. So we have 3x, make sure I get the question right. 3x minus 2 over 6x minus 8 all squared is the same thing. Is the same thing as writing it as 3x minus 2 square over 6x minus 8 square.
So that's what I did.
Good. And then now I can do the quotient rule. I could work it as a whole, you know. I could work it as a whole, but guess what? It's going to be a little bit much. You can do the other part as homework if you never did that. Anyhow, quickly. dy by dx is going to be equal to the denominator times the differentiation of the numerator minus the numerator times the differentiation of the denominator. Woo! All over the denominator squared. So see, all I'm doing, I'm singing my song while I'm doing the question, and it makes life so much easier for me. Fixing it up now, I'm going to get dy by dx is equals to 326. 6 times 6x minus 8 all square, 3x minus 2 minus 6 to 12, 3x minus 2 all square, 6x minus 8. All over 6x minus 8 to the how much? To the fourth.
Right there.
And then now I'm going to say dy by dx.
Sir, how do you get the 12? Never mind.
6 times 2.
Right. And then what is common now is going to be 6 is common. What is common? 6x minus 8. What is common? 3x minus 2. What is left? 6x minus 8 minus 2 times 3x minus 2. Six x minus 8 to the fourth. And then all of this, cancel that and leave 3. And then see, I leave out the y right here so again. All right, so dy by dx will be equal to 6 times 3x minus 2 into 6x minus 8 minus 3 to 6x plus 4, 2, 3, 6 plus 4 all over 6x minus 8 to the third dy by dx. 6 times 3x minus 2. That cancels that. Minus 8 plus 4 is negative 4. Times negative 4 over 6x minus 8 to the third. And then I can write it as a final answer as 6 4 is 24. So I'm going to get dy by dx will be equals to negative 24 times 3x minus 2 all over 6x minus e to the third. Anybody got that? Got that, Courage?
Okay.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Good job. And that is what I will bring to the table tonight. It's a lot of mathematics to do tonight. Only for mathematics.
Try the rest of them now. Try the rest of them. Get them.
All right. Any questions?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of work.
Yes.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I'm going to send this off. I'm going to PDF the file so that it don't move up and down. And I'm going to send it off to you. I'm not going to ask you to just go through this stuff. I know I have many more questions in the WhatsApp group to work. And thanks again for responding to me, guys, in the WhatsApp. Just finding the questions. We have to get in the past paper and start working. But equally so, we have to start working on our EducaSoft. Some of us
sir. This weekend we're working on it, sir. We didn't have mid-semester, sir. This week we did do all of the mid-semester them. So we are gonna work on them. I don't know for everybody else, but this week, sir, definitely.
Because me want to get me something
for
out
me
of
as
them.
well.
All right, cool. So me now say nothing more upon that. Other than to say, have a fabulous night. Sleep well.
Earpod there.
Definitely, sir. Good night.
Remember to send this to us, please.
Tonight, right now.
All right, so
remember to say thank you.
Yes, sir, we will,
Thank you in
sir. We will,
advance, sir.
sir.
Thank you in advance.
Advance, thanks, sir.
All right then. All right, cool. Bless your hearts. Cool.